Hello everyone, today I will show you how to replace gauge cluster faces on Mercedes W204 gauge cluster. This is the pre-facelifted version with non-color screen. So let's get into it. It's actually really easy because you don't need to unbolt anything, everything just held up by clips. So yeah, first of all you can take off this like shell over here. You just pull over here up, and like they should come off of these little two clips. Wait, there we go. Now the bottom. Okay, the bottom also has two small clips. You just pull on it. Don't need to care that much about this. There we go. You can set it somewhere safe. Grab your like joystick for brightness or something. I don't know, I didn't power this cluster up yet, so I do not know what those do. It doesn't reset the trip meters, or I don't even know, it just spins, it doesn't like press, it's not an actual button. To continue, you have 4 clips over here, 2 here, 2 here, and another 2 down there. You can just pull it by your finger. It's actually really easy to do so. There we go. The up is pulled. Let me just spin it over. Here you go. You have 2 small clips. I don't have the fingers to do it. Oh, there we go. I see. You just take this shit off. Oh wait, now. Okay, I took the wrong part out, but don't really care because we would have to remove it as well. Now what we want to do is remove the gauges now. There we go. We have the gauges over here. Let me set it aside and show you one quick thing in case you didn't come off like mine, because mine sometimes comes like this with the front part popping, sometimes with the back part popping. It's actually really easy to take it off, this shell. You have 2 small clips over here, maybe somewhere. I don't have the light, but here is a small clip. Same for this side. You just pull your fingers on it and press it up. One side is out. Now just wiggle it a bit. Wiggle it a bit to loosen the other 2 clips on the other side. Or maybe try to press it. If you have some space, you can slide your finger in and try to press it, and there we go. So let me set it aside as well. Now, this is our gauge cluster over here. We have our tachometer, speedometer, and temp and fuel gauge. To remove the speedometer needle, you lift this thing up over here and take out the needle. So I will set it over here. For the tachometer, you just pull, it comes out really easy. Same thing for the fuel and temperature. There we go. We are halfway done. Right now you need a small tweezer or something that can like press very tiny metal, no plastic clips that are over here. So because we need to take off these rings first, and then we can move on to actual faces. I took my tweezers over here. I just wait. You just slide it over here in this slot over here. Wait, focus. Okay, there we go. Like push it downwards. There we go. One side popped up. Repeat for the other side. Okay, there we go. These are held up by two small clips over here and here. You can see them. Set this aside. For the speedometer, if you want to change from like miles per hour to kilometers per hour, you just peel it off. It's held by some not really strong adhesive. Let me just find a good entry point for this. Maybe here. Slightly lift it and just like that, it comes off. For these, you have 5 clips on the rings, and you just repeat the process. You just lift them. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh. In my case, one clip broke because I was not careful enough. Because that was my issue. Don't do it. You have to unlock it. I just slide my tweezers like that and push it a bit, so it releases from the hatch over here. So wait, how do I show you? Like that. I push it in. Wait, focus. Push it in and like move the tweezers. I wasn't careful enough. Mistakes happen, unfortunately. You set it aside, and you just lift the turn signal over here, face, and then you lift up the face. There we go. Another face. And for the other side, same thing applies. Let me just be a little bit more careful because I'm not used to these tweezers. I use a different one. Set it aside, leave the turn signal, and pull it straight out. Now you like, I don't have the new faces over here, but let's say that I already ordered these new faces, and these are the old ones in my case. So you just press them, you just align them properly, glue them. Their adhesive is really strong. It can it's not that easy to get rid of. It won't come off. At least it shouldn't. There we go. Place this over here. Now the massive one, you align it with the bottom because the bottom over here is flat. Ooh la la. Didn't line it properly. Okay, looks good. Also, try to not touch the screen because you may scratch it. I don't really care about mine because this cluster is for games only. I won't resell it for actual car use, so I don't really care about it that much. I will maybe do a video later how to replace it. I don't need to replace it because I didn't even power it up, so I don't even know if I need to replace it or not. I will hope that I don't, but I still may record a video. Just align the rings over here like you used to, like they used to be. There we go. Great job. Now this is the tachometer gauge. You just press it in. Same with temperature and fuel. When it comes to aligning them, I will show you one thing. Let me just insert this giant needle. You just lift this thing up over here, the large clip, and you just insert them so they like in the middle of this roller and this roller, and it should like make contact with this small gear. Right now the main needle over here should lock at 0 and lock at about 170 miles per hour. Right now you can set it up to whatever you want, it will calibrate. Same with tachometer, tachometer should be fine, but you can rotate it backwards and make sure it hits 0. And then you can set it to whatever you want. For the temperature, set it to 40 or 0. Basically the start position. And for the fuel, well, mine is a bit complicated because I don't know if mine is retarded or broken. You cannot adjust the fuel that quickly. So what I do is disconnect this, turn this cluster over, take my DuPont wires and connect it to power directly. Pin number 4 is 12 volts. Pin number 1 is GND. And right now when I rotate the cluster over here, wait, how I would set it like that. Let me disconnect it real quick. And there we go. My needle went a bit wrong. Okay, fix that. And yeah, you can see this is not 0. This is like negative 1/4 of the time. So what I like to do is take the needle off. I don't know if your cluster will do it. Maybe mine is just the retarded one. You can see it slowly but comes to 0. There we go. Let me unplug it. Wait for the power to drain. Okay, I think it should be good now. There we go. There we go, everything came back to normal. And right now when all the gauges, the needles are calibrated, just pop the fuel back in and adjust it to 0. Right now when I plug the cluster back in, nothing should happen at all. So it should stay where it is at 0, and it should stay at 40, should stay at 0 and at 0. And let's find out what will actually happen. There we go, focus on this. And there we go, the power is over here. I cannot see the display because Mercedes, because you have to activate it or something. Basically in other clusters when I plug the power, I just press the button and check my mileage or something. But here there isn't a button, there's just a roller that does not do anything at all. How well shit happens. So yeah, unplug it. You can take off the DuPonts, set it aside, and we can rebuild our cluster. So take the back shell first. Lift it, align it properly so it falls into the correct spot. Okay, there we go. It fell down. Also, it is not required to take off this back shell, but I think that makes it a bit easier to lift off everything. I don't know, I just do it because it's more like, it's better for me. I'm not scared of like shaking it up a bit too much and like the cluster falling apart on me, you know. So I like to take it all off. Next thing. Also, by the way, if you want to replace the back plate over here, you can easily do so. It's held up by several clips, like over here. You just push it and it should release. Like, it is not that sturdy. Mercedes quality. So yeah, you just align it properly. Wait, didn't align it properly. Okay, now it's okay. And you just make sure that all the clips clicked. Right now, what you want to do is take your odometer slash screen brightness joystick, insert it, and for the last part, you want to have your shell. Okay, let me just align it properly with the button. There we go. Or not. No, it should be alright. And you just press it in. The bottom is pressed in. The top has two small clips over here that you need to align, yeah, like that. Let me do the same thing with the second one. There we go. And now you press. Okay, all pressed up. It clicked. It is in one piece. It won't fall apart anymore. And congratulations. You just swapped your cluster from miles per hour to kilometers, or from kilometers to miles. Or maybe from USA version to Europe version, because maybe you got Fahrenheit here instead of Celsius. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, comment, like, subscribe, and I see you guys with the next cluster.